Y'all, the movie Fair Play on Netflix. Shout out to Chloe Dumont. This is her directorial debut. That movie is perfection. Directing 10, screenwriting 10, score 10, soundtrack 10, acting 10, writing 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. The writing was wonderful. It was lit so beautifully, set in New York. It was really, it was cinematic heaven for me. It's my favorite film of 2023. Heaven. It was a romantic thriller, romantic drama. It just was so yummy, so yummy. And like her, spoiler alert, her boyfriend is like this man engaged, proposed to his girlfriend, and they were co-workers in the investment industry. They were so happy, so passionate, in love with each other, being sensual with each other in the bathroom. And she overheard, she was ear hustling at work. Just, and coworkers had said that her boyfriend's wanted to be promoted to project manager. Turns out she was, in fact, promoted to project manager. All of a sudden, they live together. He is not answering her call. He he let her mother know she's getting married, but he didn't say, "Oh, I didn't let my parents know yet." He just started acting stank once she was in an elevated position above him. And when he did start working with her, like she would ask him to analyze certain investments and such. And this dude was on some like, well, I'm not finished with this, I'm not finished with that. He was giving an attitude. He started questioning whether she earned the promotion, if it was because the CEO was attracted to her, tried to hit on her. He kept questioning her. Did he try to hit on you? Because the CEO had her meet him late at night at some bar or a beautiful upscale lounge. And he kept trying to minimize her capabilities, her intelligence, and minimize it down to, well, it was just because he was attracted to you, he wants to sleep with you. It's like, no, dude, it's because she's fucking intelligent, she's well read, she's versed in that industry, and she's doing well. That's why she was promoted and elevated above you. And turns out that he didn't have great work ethic at that particular firm. And he was working there by the skin of his teeth. Um, he couldn't be happy for her. And it's natural to feel envious for a moment because it's something that you desired, but his work ethic didn't say that he really wanted it. And instead of him saying, I'm happy for you, but I'm struggling because I really wanted it and I am a little envious, but then the movie would be over and that wouldn't be interesting. But like she would call him, he wouldn't pick up. She came home, got undressed, to seduce him. He's like, I'm gonna go to bed. Like he was being such a beat. Y'all, I was so mad at him. I was so mad at him. How he tried to, and some men, a lot of men, they do that. Like they try to minimize your accomplishment. Oh, well, hey, at least it's something. It's like something major and they try to minimize it. I mean, people do that, but men, especially if you love the man or care for him or like him and he knows that, it's like if you have a level of success that he desires, or you desire a level of success in whatever area he loves, and it hasn't occurred yet, he'll sometimes insecure men, they'll try to chip away at you. And then he was like, well, maybe because they're not taking you seriously because you dress the way you dress. And then she started questioning her sense of style. She never questioned it before. Maybe it's how you present yourself. Um, he just kept cutting away, chopping away at her esteem. And she kept trying to, make it work. Like, maybe if you him take on these projects, I can put in a good word for you and showcase to the CEO or the CFO that you're really doing well, and you can be promoted ultimately. And then because they couldn't disclose that they were dating, she was trying her best to elevate him, to give him particular projects that will showcase his skill set and how he's benefiting the company. And he was chilling and relaxing and not doing it. And he tried many attempts to sabotage her. Ultimately, he almost did sabotage her. But then the dude went into this, he was so furious. The dude went into the CEO's office and got on his knees and like, I always wanted to do this job. You came to my college or something like that. And I never basically aspired to do anything, but you inspired me. And he's like, I do whatever it takes to be a PM. And I love this company and I love what you and I love what you've done with this company. I've always wanted to work here and I'll even sacrifice my blood. I'm like, dude, you're going too far. And that dude, another guy came in, he's like listed some figures about some new investment. And he's like, meet the new PM. He's like, are you done? This is like he did all that groveling and the CEO still didn't respect him. He probably had like his respect level for that dude was like at a 40%. And I think he did all that groveling, it was at like negative 40. And it just went downhill and he didn't share it. I mean, y'all, that movie is so excellent. I haven't, I mean, shout out to the holdovers, Paul Giamatti. As far as a romantic drama, I haven't been that satiated since um Revolutionary Road, which was released in 2008. I haven't seen a romantic drama that touched me like that, gripped me like that since Revolutionary Road, straight up. Um, it is just 10 on every level for me. Every level. The conflict was so juicy. And the resolve is bellissimo. That resolve, he just, like, he wasn't. It's interesting because I saw an interview with the director writer, and as I was watching during my lunch break, I was like, he's being emotionally and mentally violent towards her because he is so insecure and unwilling to be happy for her. He kept saying it with his mouth that he's happy for her, but he wasn't. He was fucking envious of her success that she earned, that she earned. Oh, it's because he found he want to sleep with you. It's because the way you look. No, because I'm fucking smart and I do put in the work. Bravo. Bravo, 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 bravo. If you haven't checked it out, check it out on Netflix. It is called Fair Play. Maybe.